Welcome back, YouTube. And for those who do not know me, hello. My name is Noah. And on this channel, we talk about death, true crimes, haunted people, places, and things, spiritual reparations, and how you can FAFO. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. And if you're not following me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, follow me there as well. On today's episode, we will be doing a mini deep dive into a topic that is requested so much over on TikTok, and that is haunted casinos. Which casinos are the most haunted? So I've compiled a list and we're going to review each one. Speaking of casinos, I have a treat for you. I have been completely hooked on a fantastic mobile game that's been keeping me at the edge of my seat. It's called Cash Rally, a mobile slot app that brings the enjoyment of the casino right to your fingertips. But here's the kicker. Cash Rally delivers the same electrifying experience straight to your phone with top-tier entertainment and thrilling gameplay. This app is a must-try. Believe me, you won't want to miss out. Getting started is easy. Just download the app on your mobile devices. It's free to download and no need to worry about compatibility because it is available on the Apple Store and Google Play. You can also scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down below in the description. I am amazed at the incredible selection of games that they have to offer. I've counted over 40 IGT slots on this app. From the Mystery of the Lamp and Prosperity Link to the newest game, Samurai 888 Spin Kenji, which is my favorite because it gives so many bonuses. There's a thrilling adventure for everyone, and that's just the beginning. One of the best things about this game is the generous bonuses they give you. I will tell you a story. I will not tell you a lie. As a Las Vegas resident, this is one of the best slot apps that I've ever played. I've been playing the game on my downtime in between editing videos, and I truly enjoy it. So if you love the slots, I highly recommend that you run over to the App Store or Google Play and download it today. Or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Number 1, the Gilpin Casino. Now, I had never heard of this before. It's in Black Hawk, Colorado. It's one of the oldest casinos in the state, dating back to the 1800s and the gold rush era. This casino is housed in a building that was once a busy hotel and saloon, catering to travelers, miners, and people just trying to come up in the gold rush era. But some of these miners checked in and never checked out. With any mining city, it's going to be haunted as hell, y'all. Because they went into those mines, and remember, this is the 1800s, and they got a rope. Some of them fell to their death. Some of them got crushed. So it's haunted. It's haunted. So, of course, the most reported hauntings at the Gilpin Casino are said to be the spirits of the miners who met a tragic end in nearby mines. Guest employees have reported seeing shadowy figures dressed in old-fashioned clothes, old-timey clothes, y'all, wandering the casino floor in old-timey mining gear. Like, just totally unhinged, especially near the stairwell in the basement. They also report that there's a lot of disembodied voices echoing through the halls, often in the middle of the night when the casino is quiet. The voices are thought to belong to the spirits of those who never made it out of those mines. They also like to play with the lights. Apparently, the lights flicker on and off. The guests complain about temperature drops. These ghosts, I'm not sure if they know they're dead. It's also home to a lady, a ghostly lady named Lucille Malone, who jumped from the second-story balcony window. She actually lived in the Gilpin, like she was a resident. And people often see her. She's wandering the halls. Number 2, Circus Circus, Las Vegas, Nevada. That place is so, I have told y'all, it is haunted. It's not per play. All the murders, all the suicide, all the crime. It's a melting pot of ghosts. But one of the most famous legends of Circus Circus is the legend of Room 123. Allegedly, a mother performed a murder with her and her son. I can't say the word. I don't want to get in trouble on here. But unalived herself, unalived her small child. People who have stayed in room 123 have reported a small child crying, a woman screaming. They've also seen the ghostly apparition of a mother and child, or a woman and a small boy. Now, why am I using the word allegedly? It's because They don't want y'all to know that this kind of stuff goes down in this city because they're afraid you won't come. But it's supposed to be an urban legend, but everybody ain't lying. Everybody's not seeing ghosts. Everybody ain't crazy. Employees and visitors have always reported strange occurrences on the casino floor, the slot machines operating on their own, cold spots, the feeling of being watched. And a lot of people in town, locals, employees, suspect that it's all the people who decided to end it all over losing it all in that casino. Circus Circus has a part of the casino that is for children. It's called the Midway. It has circus acts, games, all good kiddie stuff, right? The Midway performers and guests have reported seeing shadowy figures that dart across the Midway, and feeling this inexplicable feeling of dread, sadness. Just, it's unhinged up in there. My buddy Austin Alvarez that I do the call-in show actually worked at the Midway in high school. It was his first job, and he witnessed a man jump from the top of the hotel tower and crash into the dining room. If you're thinking about a Las Vegas getaway for you and your kids, I say you can go, right? I wouldn't stay there, but you can go, and just make sure y'all cleanse y'all kids after y'all get out of that place. Number 3, the Golden Nugget in Lake Charles, Louisiana. What's a good spooky story without including the state of Louisiana at this point? What is life? The Golden Nugget sits on the site of a former building that was destroyed in a mysterious fire. Some believe that the spirits of those who died in the fire still linger on the property. People hear strange noises, disembodied voices, footsteps. It is very much so haunted. Yet again, people are reporting seeing people roam around the hallways in old-fashioned clothing, full-body apparitions, especially on the upper floors. The ghosts also like the elevators. People have reported being in that elevator and feeling like somebody else was in the elevator, or a sudden drop in the elevator. The fire literally made sure that these people did not move forward. And that's what a lot of locals, employees, and guests believe. Number 4, Whiskey Pete's, Primm, Nevada. Now, Primm is about 45 minutes away from Las Vegas. I used to love to stop at Whiskey Pete's as a kid because it looked like a big old castle. It had roller coasters. I don't know if they still do, but it was just, you knew you were close to Vegas. And when you're driving 8 hours, 9 hours from California as a kid, you was ready to get out that car. You was ready to go to Vegas. And while I was excited as a kid to see the sign of big old Whiskey Pete's, I never knew that Whiskey Pete was a real man who was a bootlegger and loved crime. The most famous ghost to haunt Whiskey Pete is himself, Whiskey Pete. Pete McIntyre was a bootlegger who operated in the Prohibition era. There is an urban legend that Pete is buried in a standing position near the casino, and people see his spirit roam the property. People are literally seeing his full body apparition standing next to the old car display in the front of the casino. Guests and employees have reported hearing strange sounds such as clinking bottles, footsteps, even faint music that seems to come out of nowhere. The elevator doors are opening, closing by themselves, hearing voices. It's just totally, it's haunted, and it's because of its dark past. You gotta think about it. It's in the middle of the desert. Let's set the scene. It's in the middle of the desert, colonized land, probably on top of someone's burial ground, and then all of the crime, murders, and everything else that happened inside of there during the Prohibition era. No wonder why it's haunted. I'm going to insert a couple of TikToks that are related to some of these casinos. Of course, as always, I will be linking the creators down below. Give them a follow if you want to see more haunted, creepy casino videos.
Ghost caught on surveillance camera inside Harrah's casino.
I had heard this story. Guy worked there. He worked security. He worked the monitors, and in the back door there was like a fog that came up. So when like a fog had rolled into this back part of the casino, and when the fog rolled up, a lady appeared out of the fog. And when she had come through, she had like basically walked through the door, that security door back there. Whoa. And was walking through the casino. And he could follow her all the way down. The monitors, you can see all the way down, and she just disappeared into the casino. But she had rolled up in a fog.
Hotel Fort Shelby opened in Detroit, Michigan in 1916. Once one of the finest hotels in Detroit, it deteriorated and shut its doors in 1974. Many high-profile people visited and stayed at the hotel, including gangsters like the Purple Gang and professional athletes. One you may recognize is baseball legend Babe Ruth. He lost his watch while staying there in 1920 and placed this ad in the newspaper to get it back. The hotel saw much worse tragedies though, like this man who took his own life there in 1933. He left a note saying, "To the authorities, I was cleaning my gun." Another man ended his life there only a few years later in 1937. These are a couple of several deaths that occurred in the building, and a reputation for being haunted would follow in the coming years. On the website MichiganHauntedHouses.com, some who have stayed in the hotel have shared their experiences since it reopened in 2008. One person reported seeing a shadowy apparition in their room, and another person reported waking up to what they thought was someone entering their room, but then realizing no one was there. It's an active hotel today, so if you really want to see if it's haunted, you can stay and see for yourself.
Researching the Paranormal investigates the haunted Grand Theater at the GS, our casino in Reno, Nevada.
Oh, there goes that feeling again. I'm starting to feel it every time I get over here in this section. I don't know. It must be affecting me then, because every time I come on this area. Hey, did you just say hello? I heard something say hello.
Return.
Return where?
Where do you want me to return? He's on you, man.
Something said hello. I heard a voice say hello. I got that on camera.
Is that here too? What are you? What is your name?
Say,
Speak to us. You gotta speak.
yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Say hello again.
Let's go closer. right here.
Oh boy.
Now you know.
That feeling is coming back again. Yeah. But I can feel like I'm getting a chill. Thinking we should go to those dressing rooms because they're open. They left them all open, all the dressing rooms. Should be this way. Yeah. Oh. History. This is all history.
So you know that this is history, Frank here?
Frank Sinatra, history. Tony Bennett. Oh yeah, back here, yeah. Somebody left them all open.
Can you make that device spike? Oh. It's spiking.
We stayed at the Venetian, a very popular hotel in Las Vegas, and we decided to do a spirit box session. This is how it went.
What's your name? Where are you? Are you sitting next to us? There you go. Are you a man or a woman? That was like a sentence. Who was that? I just said me. Can you make that device spike? Oh. It's spiking. Are you right next to us? Maybe.
Do you know that there's an abandoned and haunted casino in Laughlin, Nevada? This is the Colorado Belle. It sits right on the Colorado River in Laughlin, Nevada, right across from Bullhead City, Arizona. It was built in 1987, and it's a hotel and casino. Now, even though it looks like a paddle boat, it's actually a fixed building that's made to look like a 6-deck replica of a 19th century Mississippi River paddle steamer. There's over 1,000 rooms. The casino portion held over 750 slot machines and 16 table games. It also had several restaurants, gift shops, pond, pool, arcade, brewery, all of that. And it sat on the river. 2020, at the start of the pandemic, it was closed, just like everything. But it never reopened up, and it won't open up again. Some say that it's about to slip into the river, that it's a foundation issue. One thing, even before it closed, there's been paranormal activity. Apparently, a lot of people died in the construction. Security guards have reported chairs flying. Now that it's closed, you'll see lights on and flickering. Definitely an eerie sight. I mean, a lot of people do die in casinos. Can't get too close or you'll get arrested. Check it out.
This is Dutch Schultz's car. A gangster in the mid-30s. He was shot and killed, as you'll see in the sign. And then Al Capone had this car.
This is the worst hotel in Las Vegas, and let me tell you why. In its 5 decades of existence, Circus Circus, both a casino and hotel, has seen its fair share of horror. On June 1, 2018, a Vietnamese couple fell victim to a cold-blooded murder during a botched robbery, adding to a dark history of crime associated with the establishment. But the horrors extend beyond the crimes. Tales of paranormal activity have long haunted Circus Circus. Room 123, where a mother and son died in a murder-suicide, is infamous. Guests report hearing screams and a child's plea for help, while mysterious words like "help me" appear on bathroom mirrors, a haunting reminder of a tragic past. The specter of a young boy, often seen with his mother, roams the halls, desperately searching for something or someone named Robert. The mysterious disappearances leave behind unanswered questions, suggesting that Robert might hold the key to understanding the grisly events in room 123.
You know, there has been whole paranormal investigations in Circus Circus in room 123. I told you I stayed there once as an adult, like last year. Never again. That is all for today, YouTube. And if you would like me to cover a person, place, or thing, or a topic, leave it down below, or you can send me an email. And until next time, keep your money in your pocket, stay out these haunted casinos, and do good and be safe.